Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to show you how you can install CraftCMS in your PC with using XAMPP application. Let's start without further delay. Let's install XAMPP application. Let's download it. And for managing our packages in CraftCMS, we need Composer. For Windows, we can install this craft setup.exe file. If you are using in Linux and all, you can follow these commands. I'm going to install CraftCMS. So for installing CraftCMS, you need this minimum system requirements. So at least you need PHP 8.1 plus, and also MySQL for storing the data in database, or else you can have PostgreSQL or in any databases which where you can store your data. And you also need Composer if you are installing Craft via Composer. You can also use their GitHub repository where you can download their Craft project. In this video, I will show how to install Craft CMS using this Composer. So let's install XAMPP application. Basically, we need XAMPP application because it provides some of uh, like servers in it by default with it, and also it has inbuilt uh, databases. So if you get this EVC policy, you just need to enable it. In this case, I just don't want to give EVC policy, so I will give OK. So I'm going to install this. You can see it provides these following servers, and also it uses the PHP, which we need PHP if we are downloading, like if we are creating a craft project. So let's give next. And you can select any other folder if you need to change it. I'm just going to leave it as XAMPP, and I'm going to give next. So it is going to install. So this will take some time. I'm going to pause my video. So XAMPP successfully got installed. Let's give finish. Now we can install Composer, with which we can manage our CraftCMS project, and also we can install CraftCMS project with it. If you want developer mode, you can check this checkbox. Click on this checkbox. I'm just going to leave this as PHP. It will configure it by default. As of now, I'm not going to give any proxy, so I'm going to give next. Now it got successfully installed. Let's give finish. Now if you see the version, it should give the version. In case if it doesn't give any version, you need to restart your computer. If you see the PHP, we get this PHP version. Okay, I'm going to restart my PC. I'm going to pause this video for now. So now my PC detects other Composer. So we have the Composer version 2.4.2. So let's install our CraftCMS application in it. So if you need to install CraftCMS, you need to go inside the XAMPP folder, and inside XAMPP folder we have htdocs. There we need to create a CraftCMS project. Only then this XAMPP application will know where these files are located. By default, XAMPP application will look inside the htdoc folder, and from our Apache server we can get these things in our browser. So let's download our CraftCMS. using Composer package. So if you don't know the command to install CraftCMS using Composer, you can check the documentation. So this is the Composer, and this is the name of the package, and this is the path. Let's copy this and paste it here. So we can change the path to any other thing. So for now, I'm going to change it for YouTube tutorials. So let's install. So initially we will get some errors. So it is asking us to enable these extensions, Intel extensions. So it requires install or enable the PHP extension. So in order to enable this, what you need to do is you can go inside this config. You can click this config. There you can see the php.ini file. You just need to edit some of the things, like you just need to remove the semicolon so that that particular extension will be enabled. So here we have the INTL extension. So you just need to remove this particular semicolon. So this will get affected in the next when we try to install. So we already have a folder called YT tutorial. So it will throw us some error. So we need to go inside this YT tutorial, and then we can install we can type composer install command to install all the packages already. For now, am going to create another path, like just YT, where we can install our CraftCMS project. So now we can see after enabling that particular extension, this is working perfectly fine. So so it will take few seconds to install. Let's wait. So now you can see like this. Uh, this will check for the .ini file. If it doesn't exist, it will copy the .ini.example dev to .ini file. So CraftCMS successfully got installed. So let's go inside the YT tutorial, YT folder, change the directories. So I'm going to show it in VS Code. So this is how this CraftCMS folder looks like. This is the templates where our UI will go, and then this is the config folders where our PHP setup we can modify some of the PHP code in here. And then these are the modules inside Windows. All the folders, all the modules which are needed for this CraftCMS project will be going inside this vendor file. This is the web. This main file where this CraftCMS will look for the resources. And then this is the .env example. And then uh, so whenever we create, there will be one separate CraftCMS ID. This separate CraftCMS ID is generated whenever we create a CraftCMS project. So without any further delay, let's start our Apache server on few. if you go inside localhost slash yt, which is now we created now. So if we go inside the web, so initially this will show 503 error, since we need to set up the CraftCMS. So if we go inside admin, it will show a nice interface where we can install our CraftCMS, or else you can use the command prompt to install our CraftCMS project. So they have some commands to install, like to set up the CraftCMS account. So you can see PHP CraftCMS setup. If you type this, this will ask for the credentials inside the command prompt. So this is taking some while. I will show you the command to set up the craft series. So if you type PHP craft setup, so it will ask for the drivers now. You need to just give the driver and the database server name. If you have any online host, you can type the host name and then port name 3306, and then for now database username is root, and I'm going to give the password, and the database name is demo. For now you can create your own database, then just install. So it will test our credentials. So since I didn't start my MySQL application, it is throwing no connections now. So you can install it. This is how we can install CraftCMS in our PSC. So thank you for watching this tutorial. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you.